Welcome back, guys, to this Fortnite video. Alright, so, different video. It's just me and Wyatt today.
Sadly, Parker and Jayden died in a head-on collision. So, but I probably shouldn't say that because what if they do die?
They did, and it was really sad. But, anyways,
I showed up to the funeral naked.
Gay.
So,
Gotta cut that out.
So,
How about new?
So we are here, and we got some topic points for you guys too, just like Jayden did, and we did it ourselves because we're better than him. And you know what? He edited my face on something in last video, and I didn't appreciate it.
Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Oh yeah.
A lot of good games. A lot of good games, actually.
Yeah.
What was your favorite game, Wyatt?
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just gone down. I revived him, now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map, go to the marked sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me like Steve Meyer, but not Loot Lake. I really love to chug jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers.
Come on, you guys know I was just kidding, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, even though it was heartbreaking for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, the most entertaining to watch. Gotta say it. Chiefs versus Bills.
100%, I agree.
That was a great game. They both played their
a lot of records broken.
They played their little hearts out, and it's a good game. It's a good game.
It was. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen, and oh shoot!
FBI, open up!
So, Dellet and Wyatt's MVP of the week.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Gabriel. His name is Gabriel.
What is his last name? I don't know. Davis.
Yes, Gabriel Davis. Gabriel Davis. And he had 8 receptions, 10 targets for 201 yards, 4 touchdowns. And that 4 touchdowns actually broke a record for most touchdowns by a receiver. I think it's most receiving touchdowns in a NFL playoff game. Passing. None other than, give me a drum roll, Wyatt, give me a drum roll. Jerry Rice.
I love that guy, man.
Gay.
He had a great game. I'm gonna go ahead and say why I chose him as my MVP. I chose him as my MVP because he was dominant throughout the entire game. Great game overall. In the end, he really didn't lead them. Josh Allen and him combined led them to that late game overtime. Ooh, late game almost victory.
Should have been victory, honestly.
All came up to the defense.
Yep.
And Jayden.
I'm just gonna say it. Josh Allen played, and Gabriel Davis played so good.
They played great.
They played amazing, and it's really.
If I was a betting man, I probably would have bet on them.
Yeah, it's really sad that they lost too, especially with how flawless they played against the New England too. It's really really sad for them. But
to see a game like that end, but so he had
especially
8 receptions.
13 seconds left on the clock, and you're like, really?
You're like, there's no way they're gonna score.
They're like they're like, back, back, but no.
Honestly, and it was great to watch. It was really a great game, down to the wire. All of these games this weekend were very good and down to the wire. but I'm definitely gonna say this one was the best.
Yeah.
All right, so next we got the power rankings for this week by none other than our man Dan Hanzus. So, Wyatt, I'm gonna ask you: do you agree with these?
Let's see. So we got Kansas Chiefs first place, second place 49ers, third place Rams, and fourth place Bengals. I gotta say yes. I have to say I agree with this.
And do you know what I'm gonna say?
No,
No, I don't agree with it.
I agree with Kansas
Because
City Chiefs.
the Bengals are a better team than the Rams. I'm sorry, Jayden, but they are.
You're not funny. You suck.
Okay?
I don't think that's true. Although maybe not in a couple years, but they're still such a young team. They're not gonna be. Although
They are such
they
a young team and they're still better than them.
I don't know about that.
You are so beautiful to me.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm a sicko.
You're
I gotta
just
say it.
you're just quirky, I guess. I don't know.
I'm quirky, my bad. So Kansas City Chiefs, number 1, obviously showed dominancy.
What did he say?
Dominancy
You're stupid.
throughout this entire playoffs. Spanked the Steelers. Had a good game. Patrick Mahomes played his heart out against the Bills. Had a really good game. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, honestly, bottom line, probably is the reason they came back in that 13 seconds.
Well, yeah, him and Travis Kelce, I think was the one who caught the pass that got him to the.
Yeah, that touchdown was pretty great in the overtime.
Yeah, the touchdown that was. He just.
He was
you
in
can
that
tell they have
corner.
that team has a lot of
Of
trust with each
potential.
other and a lot of chemistry because that was. I mean, it could just talk it down to Travis Kelce being super good, but that team obviously is
That
really
team trusts each other like jelly and toast, like this.
Yep. Just like that.
Jelly and toast, just like that. So I definitely think the 49ers are 2. 49ers from the beginning. You guys can go back and watch the earlier episodes. I said that the 49ers were going to beat the Cowboys, and I said they would beat the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
And they went and they did
right.
it. And now, everyone, go back to last week, and I said they're going to beat the Packers this week, and you said, no, that's not going to happen.
Nope.
Jayden said no. Everybody said no.
Everyone said
And
that
Parker.
because Packers. I mean, let's be honest. I feel like a lot of people thought they were going to win because they've been a really consistent team over this season. But Aaron Rodgers did not show up, and they were not. No.
I think that game ball is going to go to Robbie Gold, though. That's who my game ball.
Gold, yeah. All right.
So for this is the black bracket we have so far. So the Chiefs, Steelers, all that happened. So last game was just if you can you see my mouse?
Yep.
So it was just these games right here above the A and above the N. So for this game, my game ball goes to Robbie Gold. Had the extra point, which is pretty much a given now, but it really, if he didn't make that would have caused trouble in the end.
Yeah.
And he also nailed an ending 3, and that won them the game, and now they're into the NFC Championship. So who are you going to give the game ball to that one?
Sorry, say that again. Repeat that. Sorry.
Who are you going to give the game ball to?
To 49ers?
Yep.
I honestly would have to agree with you there because a lot of the team, like a lot of the people, even though obviously the San Francisco 49ers won, a lot of them didn't have, I mean, there was not that many huge plays. I think, what was it? Deebo Samuel, he only had 3 catches for 44 yards, and 0 touchdowns. Jimmy
Yeah.
Garoppolo he threw for 131 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, completed 11 out of 19. So I have to agree with you there because it's good to have a good kicker on your team. So I have to agree with you there. Probably gold.
And then for the Bucks and Rams, I feel like this
Ooh.
one's a pretty easy one. Cooper Kupp. That's what I'm gonna give mine to.
Mhm. I agree.
Absolutely balled out. I think he had 2 touchdowns. Correct me if I'm wrong. 2 touchdowns.
One.
One.
Yep.
I think he had 2.
I have the stats right here. He has 1 touchdown. He had 9 receptions for 183 yards. It's really good. And
he had a very good crossing 75-yard touchdown.
He in that last drive there, that's when they got the field goal range. Got a huge gain.
He definitely helped. The Bucks almost made a comeback because it is Tom Brady. You can never count him out. But
we almost thought.
definitely.
I see so many memes saying they were going to be the Falcons because of that Super Bowl where the Falcons lost. After it was 3-26 or 28, something like that.
Yeah.
Man.
The Falcons were shaking in their chairs, crying, having PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
So then and then Titans and Bengals. I am gonna give the game ball to the entire Bengals defense.
Okay.
I'm gonna give every single one of those players a game ball because they showed up.
Yes, they really did.
Do you know what? And specifically, the Bengals corners, because they had 3 interceptions off of Tannehill.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, which won the game, putting McPherson into field goal range, which he has a pretty good leg, and he is actually a very good rookie kicker.
Oh yeah, McPherson, he's amazing. I actually picked him up and then dropped him. I mean, kickers don't make much of a difference. Not a lot of difference in fantasy, but still, he's showing a lot of promise.
Yes, that whole team is very young, and in years to come, it'll be a good team.
Oh yeah.
And as a young team, they're making it to the AFC championship.
Yep.
Imagine what they'll do in 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
When Jamar Chase has more experience and Joe Burrow has more experience, they'll be doing a lot better.
And I'd like to also point out. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow said this the other day. He said that he didn't want to be viewed as a underdog team. He wanted to be viewed as just a regular team and not to count them out. And I'm gonna agree with him there because throughout this entire thing, they haven't really been an underdog. Even against the Titans, they were maybe a little bit of an underdog. But if you put them matched up against each other, you're not saying one team or the other is going to blow the other out.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, if I put the Bengals up against any team in this bracket, I'm not saying they're going to get blown out.
I wouldn't either. After watching the Bengals and how good they've been playing, although I can't say they're gonna beat the Chiefs or go to the Super Bowl, although it wouldn't really be that surprising if they did. But they have beaten Chiefs before, and I'm not counting them out as I did.
Let's give a rip in the chat for that game. As a Browns fan, that was painful to watch because that's when they won the AFC North. So
yep,
that was sad.
Yeah, and I also like to point out that Parker called it. I'm pretty sure he said it in one of our first video. Was that he was talking about the Titans and Ryan Tannehill. It's he's just gonna give the ball to Derrick Henry, and they're gonna lose. As soon as he throws it, he's gonna throw an interception. There you go. First throw of the game. First throw of the drive. Interception.
Yeah. And that's gonna show that they should have just thrown the ball to Henry, or not thrown, handed the ball off to Henry the entire game. Let the king eat.
Yep, let him eat.
Let him eat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of those interceptions though weren't entirely his fault because there was some knocked up balls that got.
Oh yeah, that happened twice, I think.
Yeah,
but still, he threw. He's not the most accurate quarterback on planet Earth, and he can't be thrown into tight spots like that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So my game ball for that is gonna go to the Bengals corners.
Okay.
who's your game ball gonna go to?
Let's see. Just looking here over at the stats. That game. I don't know. I mean, I think I have to give that one to you too. I think I have to agree with you there. I don't want
You freaking copycat.
being a copycat, but I mean, Joe Burrow played good. He didn't play amazing.
He
But
played mid.
he played mid, and like you said, the defense really showed up there, and they got 3 picks on Tannehill, and they really, they really did great. So
And then Chiefs and Bills, which is obvious.
yeah, gotta
Bills.
get that
Gotta
boy
give it to Gabriel Davis.
Gabriel Davis, man.
Chiefs, Bengals. Who do you have in the Super Bowl, Wyatt? This is down where it was. Both our teams are out of the Super Bowl. Where it was, the only 2 people that still have Super Bowl teams is Jayden and Parker, who sadly died
Tonight in a tragic car crash.
We went to
yeah.
They had the funeral on the same day they died.
They were like, all right, we gotta get this going so we can forget about these guys.
They were like, all right.
So here's what I gotta say. In all of the games that the 49ers have lost or won, I mean, I really wanted to root for them, and but my judgment just.
We're talking about the Chiefs and Bengals, you flipping bot.
I know, but I'm leading to that. So I'm going Bengals. I'm going 49ers all the way now. I'm just believing in them. I'm going for it, going all in, and I'm doing the same thing with the Bengals. I'm gonna say the Bengals are gonna beat the Chiefs. They're gonna go to the Super Bowl.
4-6 seed.
It's gonna be the Bengals 49ers Super Bowl.
Oh Lord.
And as far as that goes, I'll make that prediction another video on who will win the Super Bowl. But that's my prediction right there. That's what I'm sticking with. And watch the 49ers lose the one time I predict they're gonna win. But that's, you know what? Even if they do, so be it. Okay. This is what I believe.
So this is for me. So the Rams and 49ers are in there.
Yeah.
49ers all the way.
Oh yeah, I think that game.
From the beginning.
Yep, they do.
And then I'm also going to say Bengals as well, because in my heart, I truly do want the Bengals to win. Because obviously I want the 49ers to win. There's not a doubt. But I don't know. I'm split between Bengals and Chiefs, but I really don't want it to be Chiefs and 49ers again. Because that was boring. Super Bowl a couple years ago, and it was a good Super Bowl, but
yeah, I know, but it'd be boring to have the same thing.
It would be boring, yeah. And
this is why I'm glad Tom Brady's out of it.
Bengals and 49ers, which I think will be a very good game. A tale of 2 teams who came a far way in the playoffs. The 49ers barely made it to the playoffs.
And there's been some pretty big games against these 2 during the season. I think 49ers have beat them. I know there's 2 that I can think of that they beat them in. I don't know if they played against them more than that, but
the Bengals?
No, the 49ers and Rams.
Oh, 49ers and Rams. I thought you said Bengals and 49ers. I
remember in the most recent one in overtime they won.
Yeah, I
remember
think
that?
Rams. The Rams. The 49ers beat the Rams to get into the playoffs.
Yep. So yeah, I got the 49ers.
All right, everybody. I would like to inform you that I have really sad news. I just looked at my phone, glanced at my phone. There has been a death in the NFL community.
Oh.
Let's take a moment of silence for Ben Roethlisberger's self-esteem.
And his love for mutual consent.
That was never there.
Yeah, no. Wait, what? Stuff about Antonio Brown saying he wants to join the Ravens.
No.
I just saw some. I don't know if it's real, but they're saying he's saying he wants to play for the Ravens. posting pictures of himself in Ravens jerseys.
What would you do if you joined the Ravens as a Ravens fan?
I would be like, well, I'll give him 2 weeks.
As a Browns fan,
I'll give him 2 weeks before he leaves after.
If he stayed healthy and he's good, and he like actually tried to play the game of football.
Oh yeah.
As a Browns fan, I'll be very mad. I'll take off my shirt. I'll run away.
Yeah, no. If he's deciding to be a normal person, I would love him to have seen. He's actually a really good player. But
so I texted.
I'll give him 2 weeks because he's gonna get mad that Lamar Jackson throws to Mark Andrews too much, and then he's gonna take off his jersey and run off the field.
Well, let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Jayden's gonna have such a hard time editing this video.